It's the patients. I think so. I only started at EB House Austria about 2 years ago, and I have a child myself, and he's going to be 5, and he's perfectly healthy. And when I see the little children that come into the clinics, I'm always so grateful that my child is healthy, and I just want to be able to do something for these other little kids. Sorry, now I got all emotional.
The maternal
instinct took over.
Yeah. I think that's huge. I think for a lot of scientists, if they look at where they're going to go and what they're going to do with research, I think if they come across EB and they see what these people go through, that it's just so you really want to help them. Yeah.
It would be hard not to be moved.
Yeah.
Really.
I think a lot of researchers that I know, they all say that when they find out about EB, they don't forget about it. You know, it's one of those things that, you know, you kind of get very motivated by. Yeah.
What's good is actually this community of EB scientists and clinicians. Whenever I get together with them, your faith that we are going to make huge progress is renewed, because they are all so enthusiastic, they are all so focused, and you come away from EB meetings just rejuvenated to go and do better next time.
The challenge for me personally is to try and make a difference. I think when you have met somebody living with EB, you begin to realize just what it takes to survive with EB. I say you begin to realize because you can never fully realize what it's like to live with EB. But it's that journey, that passion to try and make a difference that I think motivates people like me and many, many others to really get to work, to get those clinical trials going and really deliver something new and better. Because it's the patient, above all everything, it's the patient that's driving us towards that prospect of a better tomorrow. And that's what motivates me.
Ever since I first met my first EB patient when I was working at Chapel Hill in the United States, it made such an impression on me, and the people I worked with were so caring about those patients. And then I began to look after them when I was up in New York, and I never forgot that.
EB is a condition that affects so many aspects of somebody's life, and I feel very privileged that I know a lot of people with EB, and I've known them for a long time now. And to feel that anything I can do to enable them to live a normal life, to reach the normal milestones, to go to a mainstream school, to get to university, to learn to drive a car, to have a relationship, those kinds of things that I think very often we take for granted if you don't have EB. But if you do have EB, those are phenomenal things. And so if I can help facilitate somebody do that, that's a great day. I've job done.
You know, what gets me up in the morning is being able to go to see my patients with this disease and go to the patient conferences and, talking to them, patients and the families, and kind of understanding what they're going through. And I think that more than anything else is what really motivates me to go back in the lab and try to find some ways to help these folks.
It gives me great personal satisfaction. As a doctor, I want to work for patients. I'm a dermatologist, I work also for other patients, but my scientific interest has brought me to EB very, very early already. And the combination of scientific research, of understanding disease, being able to develop therapies, to work with patients, with people with EB, is very satisfying, and it is the best type of work one can have.